Hey everybody, this is Kim here, the Divine Warrior Goddess, and it's been a while since I've done an energy report, and so I thought we'd take a look at April, May, and June, but particularly April for right now. For those of you that don't know, I am a medium, a clairvoyant, clairaudient. I have all the clairs. Um, they don't all pop in at the same time, and but we have to realize that as we evolve, we're getting our messages from our higher self, and we all have different aspects. We have the galactic aspects, we have angelic aspects, we have at least I know I do, a Native American aspect. Okay. Guess my higher self has something to say. Tickle, tickle. Okay. Oh, that's true. Many of us are being asked to to let go of things, and we have been for many years, and we have been doing that. But it's going to continue as we evolve. And even though something resonated with you for a very long time, sometimes it's time to just let it go. And you can feel this energy, you can feel it waning. And it's not a bad thing. The human side of us wants to cling on to things that are really, really good. It just feels like the natural thing to do is to cling. And even though when we feel the energy of it and know that it's time to let it go, which happened to me today. I have run a group for a year and a half, and we were a very small, tight knit group, a very beautiful group that became a family pretty much from the start. Now, and it's evolved, but I could feel the energy of the group, even though it's just still so beautiful, that it was time to let it go. I could feel that for months. And so today I let it go. And I don't know what's coming. I certainly want to keep in touch with these beautiful souls that have enriched my life so much. And we came together about assisting and healing the children in the DUMS. And we have been doing just amazing, beautiful work that evolved over this last year and a half, and it's just been a gift for me to work with these very, very enlightened, powerful souls, even if they don't realize it. And one of my greatest lessons in my life is holding on to things for way too long. Now, and even things that are not don't feel good anymore, those I held on to for way too long as well. So those should be more obvious that, okay, it's time to go. It's time to end this contract, this karma. Um, Many of you may have noticed recently in the last month that the energy has been bringing up stuff from our past that we did let go of and now we miss it. So that has been the current energy, is that we're missing things that we already let go of. And you're like, okay, what's up with that? Now all of a sudden I'm missing this person. I'm missing this book. I'm missing some stuff. Um, why is this coming up? And it is just to fully release it. Release this tie, release this string, whatever you call it. It's time to cut these cords and go, okay, I've had the courage to let these things go. I've gifted things, I've given them away. It's like my entire life has been wiped clean, clean slate. And why is that? Because on New Earth, anything that we need is in abundance. And people are going to share more. And things will come to you that you truly need in very unusual ways. This doesn't mean that we need to go out and purchase a bunch of new books or whatever. I'm a Leo. I love to lay around and read and think and ponder and feel the energy. And I liked all my things about me. And I've been stripped of all of that, which I did myself for the most part. I did it to myself. So these creature comforts, these human comforts that I had, that took a lifetime to collect, because I'm no spring chicken. I had a lot of beautiful things, and I no longer have them. So I've been having to feel stable in what my human self would consider an unstable environment. Not knowing. It's the not knowing. It's surrender of knowing what's the next step. I don't know what the next step is. What am I going to do? I used to do live events. This was a live event, this meeting, but I haven't done those in quite some time. Perhaps I'm supposed to start doing more live events. I love interacting with souls in my live events. I love it. Um, in intimate gatherings because I like to connect and get to know the souls that are there. If they don't want to talk, that's fine. I allow people to be who they are and what they're comfortable with. But I think that many of us are in this place, even if you still have all your things about you and you have your home and you have everything. It's sort of like we're all feeling unstable, not in ourselves, but on the earth plane. Um, because those of us that have expanded our consciousness enough to see and know that we are at war right now, and it's a very unstable environment. But I'm hearing that that's an illusion. We're watching this play out, and I'm sure many of you heard, um, get your popcorn ready. And really, that's what I'm seeing is eat your popcorn, watch it, watch this expand. You can observe it without being in it. And that is the key is balance. So we are to trust our higher self, trust our universe. We are here to be the balance in this, what's playing out here. Because souls like us, we already know, we already see the outcome. We can see it. I can even say to you that my children are starseeds, indigo children. I remember, 20 years ago going to an indigo children class over 20 years ago to learn about my children, whom have been hijacked by the the dark cult, as we'll put it right now. And they've been hijacked. They know something is really wrong here. They know that at their age that I already had owned. I owned my first home when I was 24, and then had a new home built when I was 29. And they can't see for their whole lifetime being able to purchase a home. They're really in the depths of despair, of sort of there's no hope. They've also been hijacked in, getting the cure and believing a lot of lies because they've been programmed their whole life. And we didn't even know what was going on, but we do now, and we're very aware. And we're going to hang in there. We're going to be there for them as they evolve. One of my children is evolving. He knows he was programmed. He knows he was brainwashed, but he still is in many ways. So, but he's very intense about his beliefs because he has the ability to see what it should be like on Earth. And so he sees the outcome. He has no clue that we're in a battle between light and dark. No clue. They took God out of him, so he does not believe in God. He believes and he can see that souls should share. He sees the beauty of the way the world should be. No borders and everything else. He can see all that, which is amazing. But he wants it to happen right now. And he's very impatient and he wants to know, how are we going to get from here to there? And I keep assuring him, we are going to get from here to there. But things have to be done first, okay? And he doesn't get that. But he will. He will. Because it's very as hard as it is for us, some days, many days, depending on where we are energetically, it is not easy to be patient when you know how things, what New Earth is really like, because you're already there. You already know it. You can see it. You can feel it. We don't need to know every detail of how we're going to get from here to there. That is the ego mind that drives us crazy. So, as many more awaken, which is the amazing part of my child. The other one, I'm not so sure, but I know that it's coming. Um, we're going to see more and more souls awaken. Think of the movie V for Vendetta, and if you haven't seen it in a while or ever, go check it out. Because it is definitely something that everybody needs to see, and and it's so beautiful at the end how everybody awakens. They've been in this deep slumber, like a zombie, and we all have. There's going to be anger. There is going to be depression, and we will be there for them. We will be there for them because we've been through it, and we can give them love. Don't give up. Now I heard this. I'll never give up on my children, even though it feels like we're not close right now. And I always thought that we would be. But I can see why, the reason why. My ego self wants to mourn that we're not close and we don't talk often. Um, but my higher self knows that they have to go through this and they have to heal um, what they've been programmed, just as we have. We've done it. We've done the hard inner work. And so we have to allow other people to do their inner work as well. And guess what? It's not on a timetable. It's not up for us to judge. There was someone that I love very much that I was really ready to give it up, uh, give up the relationship because it has been painful, very painful for me for a very long time. And just the words just kept coming through so strongly. Don't give up. Don't give up. Never give up. And even though I am clairvoyant and I do know many things that I do not speak of to people, we just pick up on it. We don't bring it up. We just pick up on it. And but we don't know everything. So I don't know what this soul is going through. And so I listen. I listen to my higher self. Always listen to your higher self. These messages come in through so strongly. And if your energy is clear, which I suggest, obviously, doing whatever you need to clear your energy to make sure that these messages are indeed from your higher self. Because there is a lot of interference, there is a lot of dark energy flying around, and keep yourself, your aura, your home, and your loved ones protected and cleared so that we do not pick up on these spells that are being cast. because they're still so desperately trying to win, even though they know that they've lost. They're very intelligent. They know that they've lost, but they will not give up until the bitter end. And mind you that many of them have already been dealt with. God will not allow this to continue any longer. So it's done. It's over. And we just focus on New Earth. Yeah, sometimes it's nice to know what's going on, but let me tell you that my phone completely went kaput. So for 2 weeks, I had no cell phone. And it was probably the most peaceful 2 weeks that I've had in a very, very long time. And it showed me that I don't need to know what's going on day to day. I don't. I don't need to know. We know in here. We know in there. We know what New Earth looks like. Let's focus on that. Let us not let our ego get carried away with worrying how we're going to get from here to there. We just know. We just know. So I guess the word is, well, there's 2 words, trust and surrender. Trust and surrender. Trust the plan is, it's sort of like trust God and surrender to God's will. Because we're all here to save humanity. All of us, every single one of us. And it's going to be biblical. It is. It really is. So let it go. Let it go. Feel the peace in your heart. I think I'm going to start doing some activations and meditations and events to bring peace and love into your heart and to assist others that need to feel that. Because let's face it, we all are going through many or long dark nights of the soul. And as I've already stated, I've been going through a rough time. So we all are getting hit with heavy energy that needs to clear from our physical vessel. It's not easy. It isn't fun, but it is necessary as we ascend. So let go, let God, trust your higher self, trust and surrender. And I'm going to leave you with that. I love you. Have a beautiful, glorious day, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.